God says, something very unexpected will happen today. You will receive a phone call from someone you love, and through this call, an offer will be placed before you that will be worth millions of dollars. If you are ready to step into this promise, comment, Amen. Let the words of faith rise from your heart as you claim this miracle. You have been feeling like your season of favor is delayed, but I, your God, am never late. I have seen every silent tear, every hidden struggle, every time you had to smile through disappointment. I have not turned away from you. In fact, I have been orchestrating every detail behind the scenes, weaving together circumstances in such a way that only my glory will be seen when your breakthrough arrives. Just when you least expect it, my hand will move. I am preparing a phone call that will carry the sound of hope, love, and unimagined provision. My child, this is your moment. As you open your heart to receive this promise, I want you to pause for a moment and like this video if you feel my presence speaking directly to you. Let your faith rise as you hear my voice. Today is not an ordinary day. Today is the day heaven leans close to earth and my miracle visits your house. You may have been overlooked, but you have never been abandoned by me. Even now, angels are dispatched to your side, and my spirit surrounds you. I will surprise you in ways that will leave you in awe of my power and love. Do not be afraid of the unfamiliar. Do not doubt what you cannot yet see. Instead, trust me with a boldness that declares to the world that your God is still in the business of doing the impossible. If you truly believe in my promise, comment 11:11. Let your expectation be known in the courts of heaven. For too long, you have thought you must fight your battles alone. But I am standing in the fire with you. Remember the story of Daniel in the lion's den when all hope seemed lost. My deliverance became undeniable. Just as I sent angels to shut the mouths of lions, so too am I sending divine intervention into the very place of your need. The phone call that is coming is not a coincidence. It is a demonstration of my perfect timing. The one you love, the voice that matters most, will bring you news that lifts the burden from your shoulders and places a crown of blessing upon your life. Let your heart rest in the assurance of my word. I have promised to bless you, to make you the head and not the tail, to open doors that no man can shut. This is a time to hold on to every word I have spoken over you. Even when you cannot see the path ahead, walk forward in faith, because I am already waiting at the end with open arms and overflowing blessings. I am the God who makes rivers in the desert and roads in the wilderness. I am the one who turns mourning into dancing and sorrow into unspeakable joy. If you are ready to trust me like never before, comment 222. Let it be a declaration that you trust my plans over your fears. As you listen now, I want you to remember the countless times I rescued you when all seemed lost. It was my hand that pulled you from despair. It was my voice that whispered hope into the shadows. Today, I am reminding you that my miracles are not a thing of the past. They are alive and active, pursuing you even now. The call you will receive will be more than just a conversation. It will be the opening of a new chapter where abundance, love, and supernatural favor pour out over every area of your life. Stay alert, for I am about to confirm my promise in a way that leaves no room for doubt. There have been moments when you wondered if you missed your opportunity, if you somehow walked past your blessing without knowing it. My child, I am a God of second chances, and I do not let my chosen ones miss what I have set aside for them. The phone call coming your way is a sign that I have not forgotten my promise to you. You are seen, you are loved, and you are destined for more than you can imagine. Every trial you faced was preparing you for this hour. Every delay was positioning you for this miracle. You are not here by accident. Even as you hear these words, my spirit is stirring within you. I am breaking the chains that held you back, removing the obstacles that stood in your way, and silencing the voices that tried to convince you that you were not enough. In this sacred moment, I invite you to expect the impossible. Expect the unexpected. Expect the call that turns your entire life around. It will come when you are least prepared, but it will carry the evidence of my love and the weight of my promise. Do not be swayed by what you see with your eyes. Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust that I am working all things together for your good, even when you cannot understand my methods. I am the God who sees the end from the beginning, and I have written your story with a purpose so profound that it will leave even your enemies speechless. I will use the very ones who doubted you to witness your elevation. I will turn the pain of your past into the testimony of your future. Let your soul rest in the knowledge that I am for you, never against you. You are chosen, set apart, and destined for greatness. My blessing over your life cannot be canceled by any force of darkness. Even now, I am speaking peace to your storm and calm to your fears. I am the God who multiplies what little you have into more than enough. I am the God who opens windows in heaven and pours out blessings you do not have room to contain. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Stand firm on my promise. The day is not over yet, and my miracle can break through at any moment. Hold on to your faith with both hands. Speak life over your situation. Declare my promises over your heart and your home. The phone call is coming. It is on its way to you now. It will bring with it answers, opportunities, and abundance that only I can give. Get ready to see what I will do when you dare to trust me beyond your understanding. Even when the world says it is impossible, remember that nothing is too hard for me. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. If I could open the Red Sea for my children, I can certainly open a way for you. If I could provide manna from heaven, I can provide everything you need, right down to the smallest detail. Do not limit me with your doubts. Open your heart wide and let me fill it with faith, hope, and expectation. The breakthrough you have been longing for is at the door. I will not let you walk this journey alone. I will go before you, walk beside you, and follow behind you with goodness and mercy. I will make your enemies be at peace with you. I will turn every curse into a blessing. I will transform every disappointment into destiny. The phone call that changes everything is not just a promise, it is a prophecy being fulfilled over your life. You have reached a divine crossroads in your journey, a place where the burdens of your past and the hopes of your future collide. My beloved, I want you to sense the urgency in my words, for I am not just making an empty promise. I am declaring your destiny. As the sun sets and rises again, so will your fortunes change in a moment. The struggles that threatened to overwhelm you are now beneath my feet. Every obstacle you faced, every closed door, and every sleepless night was known to me. I have heard your silent prayers. I have gathered every whispered request and every longing sigh. Today, as you listen to my voice, I am preparing a miracle so profound that it will leave you speechless. If you are truly expecting this transformation, comment 333. Let your voice be heard in the heavens as a declaration of faith. The person whose name stirs love in your heart has also been placed in your story by my hand. They may not realize the role I have for them, but I have woven them into the tapestry of your breakthrough. When you hear their voice today, understand that it is not just a human connection. It is a channel for my blessing. I am reminding you that my resources are not limited by earthly banks or human approval. I am the owner of all gold and silver. I can move hearts, shift circumstances, and cause the wealth of nations to flow to my chosen ones. When this phone call comes, do not second guess my generosity. Welcome it as the gift that it truly is, for I delight in blessing my children beyond measure. Do not be surprised by the swiftness of my favor. Just as the walls of Jericho fell in a single shout, so too will your barriers collapse in a single day. You have endured long seasons of waiting, but the harvest is now upon you. What you once thought was denied is now being delivered. My promise to you is not based on your perfection, but on my unending love. The enemy may have tried to convince you that you are unworthy, but I, the Lord, have declared you precious in my sight. I have called you by name. You are mine, and your miracle is coming with urgency and power. Remember the miracles of Scripture, the blind who received their sight, the lame who walked, the dead who were called forth by name. These stories are not ancient legends. They are testimonies of what I am still doing today. Your phone call is as miraculous as any moment in my word, for it carries the same touch of my hand and the same whisper of my spirit. The one you love will bring news that redefines your circumstances. Money, yes, but even greater restoration, peace, and a sign that I have not forgotten you. I know that trust is not easy when disappointment has been your companion. There have been times you felt abandoned, as if my silence was proof of my absence. My precious child, nothing could be further from the truth. Even when you felt alone, I was closer than your next breath. I have watched over you, guarded you, and shielded you from dangers unseen. My presence is your refuge, and my protection is your assurance. As you wait for this divine moment, comment 555. Let this be your bold step of faith that you are ready to receive, not just to hope. You must understand that nothing on earth can prevent what I have purposed for you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No plan of the enemy can intercept my blessing. I am fighting for you in realms you cannot see, battling on your behalf and making a way where there seemed to be no way. The blessing that is about to enter your life is not just financial, it is spiritual, emotional, and generational. I am blessing your home, your family, and every area where you have experienced lack. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As you prepare your heart to receive, remember that gratitude unlocks more blessings. When the phone rings, answer with thanksgiving. When the offer is made, accept with humility. Know that this is not just about your benefit, but about my glory being revealed through your life. The story I am writing with you is meant to inspire others. Your miracle is the evidence that I am still on the throne, attentive to the cries of my children and mighty to save. The world will see what I have done for you and know that I am God. There are those who will doubt this message, but I call you to stand firm in faith. Recall the faith of Abraham, who believed my promise against all odds. Like him, do not waver when the promise seems impossible. Instead, lift your eyes and see by faith what I am doing. Speak life into your dreams. Speak hope into your future. Speak abundance into every empty place. Your words carry the power of agreement with my will. If you are in agreement, comment 1212. Declare it as your sign of complete trust in my divine agenda. I know how tired you are from battles that never seem to end. But take comfort, for I am your restorer. I am the lifter of your head, your shield, and your exceedingly great reward. The pain you endured will not go unnoticed in my kingdom. The seeds you sowed in tears are about to be reaped in joy. I will turn your mourning into dancing and your scarcity into overflowing supply. The phone call you receive will be like the first rays of dawn after a long night, a sign that the darkness is breaking and a new day has come. You are surrounded by my angels. You are hidden in the shelter of my wings. Even now, my spirit is moving to make every detail align in your favor. I will silence every accusation, every lie, and every fear that has tried to torment you. I will give you beauty for ashes, and I will crown you with loving kindness. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a testimony that will echo through generations. Trust me, for I am faithful to complete what I have started. Let my words settle deep in your soul. When the unexpected happens today, let your first response be worship. Lift your voice in praise, for I inhabit the praises of my people. The greater your gratitude, the greater your capacity to receive. The miracle I am sending is tailored just for you, because you are precious in my eyes and beloved beyond measure. Walk forward in boldness, for the King of Kings is on your side, and nothing is impossible for me. As you wait, keep your heart open and your spirit expectant. This day is marked for your miracle. The phone will ring. The conversation will change your life. The millions will find their way to you, not as a burden, but as a blessing from my throne. Remain steadfast, unwavering, and full of hope, for your God has spoken, and so it shall be. In this sacred moment, as my words reach the deepest parts of your heart, let all fear be still and every anxious thought be calmed. I have watched as the world's noise tried to drown out my voice, and as your worries tried to overshadow the hope I placed within you. But now, as you listen, I am breathing new life into your spirit. The winds of change are blowing in your favor. I am declaring that today, not tomorrow, will be the turning point you have been waiting for. When you least expect it, the phone will ring, and someone you dearly love will offer you an opportunity so vast that it feels like a dream. If you feel my presence drawing near, comment 777. Let these words be your confession of faith in my miracle. Many have doubted your worth, and some have questioned your calling, but I have never wavered in my love for you. From the beginning of time I have chosen you and written your days in my book. I have seen your sacrifices, your hard work, and the way you refused to give up even when everything seemed hopeless. I want you to know, my beloved, that not a single tear you shed was wasted. I have collected everyone and stored them in my memory as precious jewels. Your season of endurance is ending, and your season of abundance is beginning. When the call comes, you may feel overwhelmed by emotion. Allow yourself to feel it, for this is the harvest of your faith. Every sleepless night spent in prayer, every act of kindness sown in secret, every moment you chose me over compromise, these are the seeds I am honoring now. My blessings do not arrive empty-handed. Along with financial breakthrough, I am sending peace to your mind, restoration to your relationships, and fresh hope to your future. My presence will overshadow you, and those who once mocked you will marvel at my goodness in your life. There have been days when you felt invisible, as if no one truly saw you or understood the battles you fought. But I, your God, have been near through it all. I have walked beside you in the lonely places, whispered comfort in the darkness, and given you strength when you had none left. I am your Father who delights in your joy and takes pride in your victories. Today, your victory becomes visible. Today, what I have been preparing in secret is revealed in the open. If you are ready to witness my glory, comment 999. Let it be a bold declaration that you are ready for my wonders. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may wonder why I have chosen this method, this simple phone call, to deliver such abundance. Know that I often use the ordinary to accomplish the extraordinary. The Bible is filled with stories of how I used small things, a shepherd's staff, a widow's jar of oil, a boy's lunch tow, perform miracles beyond human comprehension. In your life, I am using what you know, who you love, and where you are to bring a miracle that bears my fingerprints alone. Trust the process, for nothing in your life is random. Everything is under my sovereign control. Do not allow the skepticism of others to dim your expectation. Some will call it luck or coincidence, but you will know it is the Lord's doing. Guard your heart against negativity and keep your eyes fixed on me. As you walk in this new season, hold on to humility and generosity. Remember that the blessing I am sending is not just for you, but also for those I will touch through you. Your miracle will become a testimony that inspires others to believe again. There are those around you who may not understand this blessing. They might question your sudden elevation, your unexpected joy, or your new beginning. Do not let their doubts make you question my faithfulness. My favor is not limited by human logic. When I decide to bless, I do so in ways that surpass all understanding. Continue to walk in love, to forgive quickly, and to serve with an open heart. In doing so, you will find that my blessings multiply and my presence grows even stronger in your life. Sometimes the enemy tries to whisper lies to discourage you, to tell you that you are not worthy or that your miracle is too good to be true. Do not entertain those thoughts. Instead, remember my promises and remind yourself that I am a God who cannot lie. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass, no matter how impossible it seems right now. The phone call is already prepared. The person I will use is already chosen. The abundance I have stored for you is already released from heaven's treasury. When you feel anxiety about the future, rest in my peace. I go before you and make every crooked path straight. I am the good shepherd who leads you beside still waters and restores your soul. Let every step you take be filled with confidence, knowing that my plans for you are good and full of hope. Even in the moments when you doubt, I remain faithful. My love will never leave you, and my hand will always uphold you. I am calling you to believe, not because it is easy, but because I am able. The world may shake and circumstances may change, but I am your unshakable foundation. Stand firm on my word, and let praise be on your lips. Even before you see the miracle, thank me for it. Even before the call comes, worship me for my faithfulness. If you choose to praise before your promise arrives, comment 1515. Make it a sign to yourself and to the heavens that your hope is anchored in me alone. There is no power greater than mine. No force of darkness can stop what I have set in motion. I have assigned angels to protect you, to guide you, and to ensure that what I have planned for you is delivered without delay. In the coming days, you will look back and see that every delay was protection, every hardship was preparation, and every prayer was heard. Nothing was wasted in my kingdom. Everything you endured has become the soil for your harvest. Let your hope rise higher than your fears. Let your faith soar above every doubt. You are chosen for such a time as this, and nothing can steal what I have set aside for you. Walk in the assurance that you are not just favored, but deeply loved. I am with you in every moment, every challenge, and every celebration. My goodness will chase you down, and my mercy will lift you up. Prepare your heart, for the unexpected is at your doorstep. The phone call you receive will be more than a blessing. It will be a sign that your God is alive, active, and intimately involved in every detail of your story. Trust me with your whole heart, and watch as I turn your expectations into reality. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is the day everything changes, not by might nor by power, but by my Spirit, says the Lord. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. My beloved, as this day unfolds, I am drawing you even closer to the center of my will. Every heartbeat, every moment, and every breath is an opportunity for you to experience the fullness of my love and provision. You may not see the entire path ahead, but you can trust that I have walked every step before you. My plans for your life have always been for good and never for harm, to give you hope and a future. I want you to let go of the fear that tries to grip your heart and instead rest in the certainty that your miracle is already in motion. If you are expecting this blessing with an open heart, comment 1717. Allow your faith to rise as you speak this number as a sign of your trust in my promise. You might be thinking about the times things did not work out, when disappointment tried to make a home in your soul. But today, I want you to lay those memories at my feet. You are not defined by your failures or by the opinions of others. I define you by my love and by the sacrifice of my Son. The cross was the ultimate proof that nothing can separate you from my affection. Even in moments when you stumbled, my grace has covered you, and my mercy has lifted you. Every setback was simply a setup for this divine turnaround. I am about to restore everything you lost, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Do not compare your journey to anyone else's. The miracle I am sending you is tailored for your unique situation and your deepest needs. I see the burdens you cannot speak about. I see the fears you hide from those around you. Yet even in your silence, my Spirit is interceding on your behalf. I am sending you comfort in the form of provision and peace in the form of a promise kept. The phone call will come in perfect timing, not a minute too soon or too late. When it does, you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I alone am your provider. Let your mind be renewed by my word. Remember the faith of Joseph, who was forgotten in prison but never forgotten by me. In a single day, his life changed from the dungeon to the palace because I spoke a word in his season. In the same way, you have endured times of obscurity, but now I am bringing you into your season of recognition and reward. I will cause favor to find you, and I will make a way where there was none before. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned. My eyes have been upon you all along. As you wait for the unexpected, prepare your heart with gratitude. Thanksgiving is the key that opens even more doors. When the answer arrives, let your first words be, "Thank you, Lord." This simple act will multiply your blessings and attract even greater miracles. Never underestimate the power of a grateful heart. I delight in blessing those who remember my goodness, who worship me in both the waiting and the fulfillment. If gratitude fills your spirit right now, comment 1010. Make this your moment to declare that every good gift comes from above. The world often tells you to look out for yourself, to guard your resources and play it safe. But I call you to a higher way. I am teaching you to walk by faith, not by sight. The resources of heaven are never exhausted, and my storehouses never run dry. What I am about to give you is not meant to create pride, but to increase your capacity to bless others. I trust you with abundance because I know you will use it wisely and share it generously. The call will bring not just money, but the ability to answer the prayers of others, to sow seeds into lives around you, and to reflect my heart to the world. There will be a time when you are tempted to doubt again, perhaps after the blessing arrives. The enemy will whisper that this was just a coincidence, that it will not last, that you do not deserve it. Silence those lies with my truth. My blessings add no sorrow. What I give, I do not take away on a whim. I am not a man that I should lie, nor a human that I should change my mind. The favor that rests on your life is for a purpose. I am establishing you as a testimony, a living example of what it means to be loved and chosen by the King of Kings. You have often prayed for a sign, something to confirm that you are on the right path. Let this day, let this phone call be your sign. Let it be a memorial stone in your life, a marker of the day I showed myself strong on your behalf. Hold on to this memory in the days to come, especially when new challenges appear. I am with you in the valley and on the mountain. I am the same God who split the sea and shut the mouths of lions. I have not changed, and neither have my plans for your good. Your future is brighter than you know. You are stepping into a season of restoration, where lost years will be redeemed and wasted opportunities will be returned with interest. I am blessing you not just for today, but for generations to come. My covenant with you is everlasting. Even when you feel weak, my strength will be made perfect in your weakness. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty and makes rivers flow in dry places. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. As you continue to trust me, do not grow weary in doing good. Keep sowing kindness, keep forgiving, keep serving. These are the seeds that produce an even greater harvest. What you do for others, I will do for you in multiplied measure. You will see doors open that you never knocked on, receive invitations you never sought, and find favor where you least expected it. If you are believing for generational blessings, comment 1212. Let your faith reach forward into the future I have prepared. I am calling you to walk boldly into this new chapter. The miracle you are about to receive is not just an answer to prayer. It is a declaration that you belong to me. The world may see your blessing and wonder, but you will know it was my love that made the difference. Stand tall in your identity as my child. Let no voice, no circumstance, no disappointment pull you away from this truth. You are chosen, favored, and eternally secure in my arms. Be at peace, for I am fighting battles you cannot see. I am turning hearts in your favor, opening doors, and making a way where there was only impossibility. You are never alone. My Spirit will guide you into all truth, and my angels will surround you every step you take. Keep your eyes fixed on me and your heart open to the wonders I am performing on your behalf. You are deeply loved. You are forever protected. You are destined for miracles beyond what you have prayed for. Hold tightly to this promise, for your story is about to become a testimony that reveals my faithfulness to the world. I want you to listen to me with your whole heart, for I am speaking into your life with a clarity that cannot be mistaken. My child, you have waited, you have trusted, and you have remained faithful even when every sign around you pointed to discouragement. Today, I am rewarding your steadfastness. I am calling forth a harvest from every tear you sowed and every silent sacrifice you made. When the phone rings and the one you love offers you abundance, remember that this moment is an answer not only to your prayers but to mine as well. I have been longing to bless you, to show you what happens when a heart chooses to believe in my goodness despite the storms. If you believe I am the source of every blessing, comment Amen. Let your agreement be recorded in the courts of heaven. You have often looked at the circumstances around you and wondered if I truly see what you are going through. My beloved, I see everything. I see the burdens you carry in the daylight and the fears that haunt you in the quiet hours. I see the times you helped others without expecting anything in return, and the moments you put someone else's needs before your own. Nothing escapes my notice. I am a God who rewards even the smallest act of faithfulness. Today, the seeds you planted in love are bursting forth into a field of miracles. There will be those who try to diminish your testimony, who may say your blessing was luck or the result of chance, but you will know deep within your spirit that it was my hand alone that moved in your favor. I did not bring you this far to leave you empty-handed. I have a purpose for your abundance. You will become a vessel through which my generosity flows to others. Your cup will overflow, not just for your own comfort, but so that you may become a blessing to those around you. This is how my kingdom operates. What you receive, you are invited to multiply and share. Many times you have felt unworthy of such favor. You've wondered if your mistakes disqualified you, if your failures closed doors that could never reopen. But I am the God who restores and redeems. I am not looking at your shortcomings. I am looking at your willingness to keep coming back to me, your desire to trust me, even when you cannot see what I am doing. My love for you is relentless, and my grace is more than enough to cover every weakness. The miracle you receive today is a testimony to my mercy and the power of my promises. You have prayed for direction, asking me to show you which steps to take next. Listen closely, because this is not just a season of receiving it, it is a season of walking boldly into your destiny. I am lighting the path before you, one step at a time. You may not have all the answers, but you have my presence. I will go before you, I will guide you, and I will give you wisdom beyond your understanding. What I begin in you, I will be faithful to complete. If you are willing to walk in obedience, comment 11:11. Make this your declaration of surrender to my leading. The blessing I am sending is more than material. It is a restoration of hope, a renewal of faith, and a confirmation that your story is not over. You will discover new strength rising within you, courage that you did not know you had. When others see you, they will notice the light of my presence shining through your life. The peace that settles in your heart will be a sign to all who meet you that you are truly favored by God. This is how I reveal myself through lives transformed by love, hope restored, and needs met in miraculous ways. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. When you reflect on your journey, you will realize that every difficult moment, every season of lack, was shaping your character for this hour. I never wasted a single trial you faced. Every hardship softened your heart and prepared you to handle the abundance I am entrusting to you now. You are stepping into a new realm of influence and favor. I am opening doors you never thought could open and bringing opportunities that will stretch your faith even further. Do not be afraid to step out, for I am with you. There may still be moments ahead that challenge you, but now, armed with the memory of my faithfulness, you can stand firm against any storm. Let the story of your miracle remind you always that I am able, I am willing, and I am always present. Draw strength from my word. Let the promises of Scripture become the foundation on which you build your dreams. My plans for you are bigger than anything you have imagined, and my power is limitless. Even as you receive, remember those who are still waiting for their breakthrough. Be quick to encourage, slow to judge, and always willing to lift others up. Your journey will inspire hope in hearts that have almost given up. You will carry my message farther than you know, and I will use your testimony to open the eyes of many who are searching for me. If you want your life to become a living testimony of my power, comment 333. Let this be your invitation for me to work wonders in and through you. As you lay your head down tonight, let peace fill your soul. The uncertainty that once kept you awake is replaced by the assurance that your Father is working all things for your good. I have declared it, and it is done. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. You are protected under the shadow of my wings. Nothing can separate you from my love, and not fear, not failure, not any force in this world. Hold these words close to your heart. Today is not just a day of miracles, it is the beginning of a new legacy. Your story will ripple out, touching lives, families, and generations to come. Walk in boldness, receive my blessing, and never doubt that you were made for such a time as this. You have entered a divine season that will be marked by my unmistakable favor. The circumstances that once limited you are losing their hold because I am rewriting the ending of your story. Every promise I have whispered to you in prayer, every hope you have clung to in silence, is now moving toward fulfillment. My child, this is your time to rise and embrace all that I have set in motion for you. Even now, my Spirit is filling your heart with courage and expectation. If you are believing for an outpouring that will touch every area of your life, comment 222. Let your faith declare that you trust me with the outcome. The world around you may seem unpredictable, and at times your journey has felt uncertain. But in the midst of every storm, I have been your anchor. I am the one who steadies you when all else feels shaky. With every step you take, my presence walks beside you, guarding, guiding, and providing for you in ways that are beyond human understanding. Remember how I led my people through the wilderness with a cloud by day and fire by night. In the same way, I am making my guidance visible to you, even when the path seems hidden from your eyes. There have been moments when you thought your prayers were too bold or your dreams too big. But my child, there is nothing too difficult for me. I created the heavens and the earth by the power of my word. I formed you with intention and designed you for greatness. The desires of your heart are not foolish. They are seeds of faith I planted within you. This is why, when the phone rings and the offer comes, you will realize that your boldest dreams were never out of my reach. I am rewarding you not just for your waiting, but for daring to believe for more. Let go of every voice that tries to convince you that you must settle for less. The enemy delights in making you question your worth, but I am silencing his lies with my truth. You are not average or forgotten. You are treasured, cherished, and chosen for a destiny that cannot be stolen. The miracle that is on its way will be undeniable. It will be evidence that I see you, know you, and call you by name. If you are ready to break free from old limitations, comment 555. Let this be your declaration of freedom in my name. With every new blessing, I am also enlarging your heart. You will find compassion where you once felt bitterness. You will discover hope where you once carried despair. This is what happens when my Spirit fills your life. The past loses its power, and the future becomes bright with possibility. The person you love, who brings the message of blessing, is a reminder that I use people as instruments of my grace. Welcome this moment with open arms. Receive it with a spirit of humility and gratitude. Never forget that I am your source. Jobs, businesses, and opportunities may come and go, but I remain unchanging. When you build your life on the foundation of my love, you become unshakable. No wind of adversity can uproot you. No storm can break you down. I am teaching you to walk in a faith that is not shaken by circumstances, but is rooted in the knowledge of who I am. My love is your anchor, and my faithfulness your shield. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life, but now you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. In the days ahead, you will see doors open before you that were once locked. You will receive messages of hope, not just from loved ones, but also through unexpected encounters and divine appointments. My provision will show up in creative ways, sometimes through a conversation, sometimes through an idea, and sometimes through a miracle so obvious that you will fall to your knees in awe. If you are believing for creative miracles, comment 777. Let this be a prophetic act, aligning your heart with my supernatural provision. There will be moments when you feel overwhelmed by what I am doing. In those moments, remember to pause and breathe in my peace. I am not a God of chaos, but a God of perfect order. When things move quickly, do not let fear take root. Trust that I am orchestrating every detail. My plans are to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. Let my promises be your anchor. Keep my word close to your heart and meditate on my faithfulness day and night. As you continue to receive, be mindful of the posture of your heart. Remain humble and teachable, always giving me the glory for every good thing. The more you acknowledge me, the more I am able to entrust to you. My desire is not just to bless you, but to make you a blessing in the lives of many. Through you, others will see my goodness and seek me for themselves. Your miracle is part of a much bigger story, one that I am writing for my glory and your joy. Let nothing distract you from my presence. The world will offer many counterfeits, but only I can satisfy the deepest longings of your soul. My presence is your greatest reward, far beyond any material blessing. In the quiet moments, come to me and let me remind you of my love. In the busy moments, pause to thank me for my faithfulness. Your gratitude is like sweet incense, rising before my throne. Take heart, my beloved. You are not forgotten. Every detail of your life matters to me. The blessings you are about to experience are only the beginning. I am taking you from glory to glory, from faith to faith. With every step, I will prove that I am your provider, your protector, and your peace. Rest in my promises. Rejoice in my goodness. You are covered, favored, and chosen for such a time as this. There is a holy anticipation building in the Spirit, and I want you to know that this is not just your imagination. It is the movement of my hand shaping the details of your breakthrough. My beloved, every promise I have made is coming to fulfillment, and your willingness to believe is unlocking blessings you never thought possible. You are not standing at the threshold of change by accident. I have ordered your steps to bring you here. You have chosen faith over fear, hope over despair, and love over bitterness. If you are ready for a divine shift, comment 1212. Let this act of faith signal your readiness to step into all that I have prepared. The journey has not been easy. There were days when the weight of your struggles seemed unbearable, when hope felt like a distant dream, but I have been beside you in every valley and on every mountaintop. I have strengthened your heart in the quiet places and spoken peace over your soul in the midst of chaos. My grace has covered you like a gentle rain, refreshing you when you were weary. Now, as your new season dawns, remember that it was my presence that sustained you through the darkness. What I am about to do will erase the memory of every disappointment. The joy that is coming will far outweigh the pain you have endured. I will cause you to forget the years of lack, replacing them with abundance and laughter. When the phone call arrives, when that loved one's voice carries, my promise of provision, it will be a sign that the tables have turned in your favor. The world will marvel at your sudden change, but you will know that it is the result of a lifetime of my faithfulness. This miracle is not just about money or material gain. It is about restoration of trust, of relationships, of the dreams you once dared to dream. I am breathing new life into those dreams, and what seemed dead will rise again. The phone call is a doorway, but what you will find on the other side is a life more vibrant, peaceful, and purpose-filled than you imagined. This is my gift to you, not because you earned it, but because you are mine, and my love for you knows no end. There are some who will question your transformation, unable to understand how everything changed so quickly. Do not waste energy defending what I have done. Simply live as a testimony to my goodness. Let your peace be your answer and your joy be your witness. I am raising you up as an example of what happens when someone chooses to trust in the living God. Your story will speak louder than any words. I know there are still areas of your life that feel unfinished, places where you long for clarity or healing. Take comfort, for I am not finished with you. I am a master builder, and every stone of your life is placed with intention. I am restoring broken pieces and mending what was once torn apart. With each blessing, you will see more of my design and understand more of my heart for you. If you need my healing touch in any area, comment 1515. Let this be your invitation for me to move in new ways. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am not just the God of sudden miracles. I am the God of sustained blessing. What I begin, I bring to completion. The provision you receive now is only the start. You will walk in a new confidence, a boldness that comes from knowing you are fully backed by heaven. The enemy will try to remind you of your past, but I want you to look ahead with expectation. The best is not behind you, it is before you, waiting to unfold with every step you take in faith. Do not let anxiety about tomorrow steal the joy of today. This is the moment you have prayed for, the fulfillment of promises long held close to your heart. Celebrate every small victory along the way, for each one is a sign that I am near. My Spirit will prompt you to remember my goodness, to recount my faithfulness, and to lift your eyes above your circumstances. In every detail, you will see evidence of my love. There will be days when you are called to encourage others, to remind them that miracles are possible. Do not be shy in sharing your testimony. Your story is a key that will unlock hope for someone else who is struggling to believe. I will give you the words, the compassion, and the wisdom to minister to those in need. As you pour out, you will be filled even more. The flow of blessing will never run dry when you live with open hands and an open heart. I am the God who multiplies. What starts as one miracle will soon become many. As you steward the blessing I give, watch as I expand your influence and deepen your joy. Your family, your friendships, your work, and your dreams will all reflect the overflow of my presence. Keep me first in every area, and I will ensure that you lack no good thing. If you are ready for multiplication and overflow, comment 1717. This is your declaration that you are prepared for all I desire to release. Above all, remember that my greatest gift to you is myself. My presence is your portion, your peace, and your greatest reward. Every blessing you receive is simply an expression of my love. Walk with me daily. Invite me into every decision, every conversation, every moment. I am not distant. I am closer than the breath in your lungs, and I delight in sharing every step of your journey. Take a deep breath and rest, knowing that I am working for your good. The miracle you are about to receive is real, lasting, and sealed by my word. Trust me with your whole heart, and watch as I make a way where there was none. This is your season, your moment, your miracle. Hold tightly to this promise, for I am faithful, and I will do it. The journey you have traveled has prepared you for this very moment. Every challenge you have faced has refined your character and strengthened your faith, shaping you into someone who can carry the blessing I am about to pour out. Do not allow doubt to take root in your heart as you stand on the edge of this new beginning. My timing is perfect, and I am never late. If you are ready to step into a future filled with hope and supernatural provision, comment 1010. Let these words be your way of claiming this day as the start of something extraordinary. As you wait for the unexpected phone call, let anticipation fill your spirit instead of anxiety. Your faith is a magnet for miracles. Each time you have chosen to trust me instead of giving in to fear, you have paved the way for my favor to flow freely into your life. I see the way you have honored me with your choices, even when it meant sacrificing your comfort or understanding. These choices have not gone unnoticed. Now, I am answering the desires of your heart in ways far greater than you imagined. The person who is about to reach out to you does not act on their own. They are prompted by my Spirit. I have prepared their heart and orchestrated this divine connection. The words they will speak and the opportunity they will offer are not accidents. They are a direct result of my promise being fulfilled. When you hear their voice, let gratitude rise up from the depths of your soul. Know that you are not just receiving money, but a sign of my love and faithfulness to you. I want you to walk through every open door with boldness and humility. The world may try to convince you to fear change or to question the authenticity of your blessing, but I call you to move forward with confidence. My Spirit will guide you in every decision, giving you wisdom and discernment beyond your years. When you are unsure, come to me. I am always ready to counsel you and strengthen your heart. Never forget that you are a child of the Most High, equipped to handle whatever comes. Your testimony will bring hope to those who have lost faith. You will become a living example of my ability to turn the impossible into reality. Share your story with gentleness and courage, pointing every heart back to me. In every conversation and every act of kindness, you will carry the fragrance of my presence. The blessing you receive is not an end, but a beginning, a seed that will produce a harvest of miracles for you and for many others. If you want to be a vessel of hope, comment 999. Let your voice be a beacon of faith for the world to see. Remember that the battles you have faced were never fought alone. I have been your defender, your provider, and your constant friend. When the world misunderstood you or walked away, I remained faithful. My love has been your covering, protecting you from dangers both seen and unseen. Even now, as new doors open, my angels are standing guard around you, ensuring that no harm comes near. You are shielded by my presence, surrounded by my favor, and established in my unshakable love. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code once reserved for elitists is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever.